Hi, in this section we will deal with determination of new profit sharing ratio and gaining ratio. In this specific video we will look at the theory behind determination of new profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio at the time of retirement of a partner. We'll begin with what is the effect of retirement of a partner on the profit sharing ratio. Effect of retirement of partner in the profit sharing ratio. As a result of retirement of a partner, the profit sharing ratio of the continuing partners may or may not change, but their combined share increases. Remember, aggregate amount of gain by the continuing partners will be equal to the retiring partner's share in profits. However, it is also possible that on the retirement of a partner, one or more existing partner or partners may also sacrifice. We'll see the effect of retirement of partner on the profit sharing ratio by means of an example. Let's say A, B and C are partners in a firm sharing profits in the ratio of 3:2:1. Let's say B retires from the firm. What is the total gain by partners A and C? The total gain by the continuing partners A and C is equal to the retiring partner B's share, which is 2 divided by 6. And how much does the retiring partner B sacrifice? B sacrifices his share, that is 2 divided by 6, or in other words 1 divided by 3. Let's check out the definition of gaining ratio. Gaining ratio refers to the ratio in which the gaining partners acquire share of profits of the retiring or the deceased partner. Next, what is the definition of new profit sharing ratio in context of retirement of partner? NPSR in the context of retirement of partner refers to the ratio in which the remaining or continuing partners will share future profits and losses. Before we learn up the various formulae, let's look at the meaning of terms used in this formulae using an example of chocolates. So learning formulae with example. Let's say A had 21 chocolates, B had 14 chocolates and C had 7 chocolates. B goes away giving 6 chocolates to A and 8 chocolates to C. So now A has 21 chocolates plus 6 chocolates, which is 27 chocolates, and C has 7 chocolates plus 8 chocolates, which is 15 chocolates. So let's begin with the term old profit sharing ratio. A originally had 21 chocolates, B had 14 chocolates, and C had 7 chocolates. Therefore, the old profit sharing ratio or OPSR between A, B and C is 21:14:7, or in other words 3:2:1. From this we can infer that the old share of A is equal to 3 divided by 6. Old share of B is equal to 2 divided by 6. And the old share of C is equal to 1 divided by 6. The next term is new profit sharing ratio. So from now on, A will have 27 chocolates and C will have 15 chocolates. Hence, the new profit sharing ratio or NPSR between A and C is 27:15, which can be simplified as 9:5. From this we can infer that the new share of A is equal to 9 divided by 14 and the new share of C is equal to 5 divided by 14. Let's see who sacrifices and who gains. To get the sacrifice or the gain, we need to apply the formulae old share minus new share. And if we get a positive figure, we know the partner has sacrificed. And if we get a negative figure, we know that the partner has gained. Now in the case of A, the old share is 3 by 6 minus the new share, 9 divided by 14. It's a negative 6 divided by 42. So A has gained. In the case of B, old share 2 divided by 6 minus no share is equal to 2 divided by 6. B has sacrificed. And in the case of C, old share 1 divided by 6 minus the new share 5 divided by 14 is equal to a negative 8 divided by 42. So C has also gained. So A and C gain, whereas B sacrifices in this example. So how do we get the gaining ratio and the sacrificing ratio? The ratio of the gain of the partners is called gaining ratio. So if we put the gain of A and the gain of C together in the form of a ratio, we should get the gaining ratio. So this is equal to 6 divided by 42 is to 8 divided by 42, or 6:8, which can further be simplified as 3:4. In the same manner, the ratio of the sacrifice of the partners is referred to as sacrifice ratio. However, in this example, only B sacrifices, so it is not possible to form a ratio. To form a ratio, at least 2 people should be there. So we can infer that the sacrifice of B is equal to 2 divided by 6. Now how does one find out the gain when the total gain and the gaining ratio is given? Let's say we are given that the total chocolates gained by both A and C is equal to 14 chocolates, which was B's share of chocolates. Also, the gaining ratio between A and C is 3:4. We can get the gain of each partner by applying the formulae. Gain of partner is equal to the total gain multiplied by the gain ratio of that partner. So in this example, the gain of A is equal to 14 chocolates, which is the total gain of A and C together, multiplied by 3 divided by 7, the gain ratio of A, and this comes up to 6 chocolates. Similarly, the gain of C is equal to 14 into 4 divided by 7 is equal to 8 chocolates. And as we know from the example that out of the 14 chocolates of B who later went away, 6 chocolates was taken by A and 8 chocolates was taken by C. So we can get the gain of each partner by applying the formulae. The gain of partner is equal to the total gain multiplied by the gain ratio of that partner. Now the same principle can be applied to find out the sacrifice when the total sacrifice and the sacrifice ratio is given. We have to apply the formulae sacrifice of partner is equal to the total sacrifice multiplied by the sacrificing ratio of that partner. However, this formulae cannot be applied in this example because there is only one partner, B, who's sacrificing, and we do not have a sacrificing ratio. So the entire 14 chocolates has been sacrificed by partner B out of the 42 chocolates. So now in this chocolates example, we have learnt the meaning of different terms. What's old profit sharing ratio, old share, new profit sharing ratio, new share, what is sacrifice and what is gain, what is sacrificing ratio and what is gaining ratio, and also how to find out the gain or sacrifice when the total gain or sacrifice and the ratio of the gain or sacrifice is also given. Next, we'll have a look at the list of formulae that we need to remember while solving sums in this chapter. First set, old share minus new share. Positive figure implies sacrifice and a negative figure implies gain. To get the new share when a partner has sacrificed, we need to apply the formulae new share is equal to old share minus sacrifice. And to get the new share when a particular partner has gained, we need to apply the formulae new share is equal to old share plus gain. Third set, the ratio of the gain of the partners will give us the gaining ratio, and the ratio of the sacrifice of partners will give us the sacrificing ratio. Final set, if the total gain is equal to a variable y and the gaining ratio between two partners A and B is 3:2, to get the gain of partner A, we should take the total gain, which is y, and multiply it by the gain ratio of A, which is 3 divided by 5. And to get the gain of B, again we need to take the total gain, which is y, and multiply it by the gain ratio of partner B, which is 2 divided by 5. The same concept can be applied in the case of sacrifice and sacrificing ratio. Let's say the total sacrifice is equal to a variable A, and the sacrificing ratio between two partners X and Y is 1:1. Then to get the sacrifice of X, we need to take the total sacrifice, which is A, and multiply it by the sacrifice ratio of partner X, which is 1 divided by 2. And to get the sacrifice of Y, we need to take the total sacrifice A again and multiply it by 1 divided by 2, which is the sacrifice ratio of partner Y. So this is the list of formulae that we need to remember while solving sums in this chapter of retirement of partner. Further, in this chapter, there is a very important assumption that we need to know. This important assumption is applicable when the gain or the gaining ratio is not given, or the NPSR also is not given. Unless otherwise agreed, the retiring partner's share of profit is taken by the continuing partners in their old profit sharing ratio. In other words, the continuing partners take up the retiring partner's share of profit in their old profit sharing ratio. So this will imply that the gaining ratio is equal to the new profit sharing ratio is equal to the old profit sharing ratio. Now this assumption has to be made when there is no information given with regard to gaining ratio or the new profit sharing ratio between the continuing partners. So now in this video, we learnt the theory behind determination of new profit sharing ratio and the gaining ratio at the time of retirement of a partner. In the upcoming series of videos, we will be solving example sums to demonstrate this concept.